Hi, I'm Angela Gannett, and I'm going to talk about some of the work I did on the film Sintel. These are the same techniques I've used working in Maya, Softimage, XSI, on productions such as feature film Everyone's Hero, the DVD movie Barbie as Rapunzel, and television's Spider-Man the New Animated Series. As I'll demonstrate, these techniques work really well in Blender. In this first part, we're going to take a look at how I organize facial topology specifically for animation use. The vertical span in the center of the face separates the left and right side. For the eye area, the vertical span runs across the pupil, matching the upper eyelid center to the bottom eyelid center. This same center line also divides the inner eyebrow and outer eyebrow. For the outer corners of the mouth, we have three horizontal spans: the center span, which divides upper and lower portion, and two supporting spans on either side. The eye area is also organized in the same way as the mouth, with a center span and two supporting spans on either side. The eyebrow location is clearly defined by two parallel spans. Encircling the eye area is a mask-like continuous span. Nose and mouth area are also contained together. This divides the upper and lower portion of the face. Using Edge Loop Select, you can see how the lip line is defined by two parallel loops. For the laugh line, we have a central loop with two supporting loops. And the crease of the eyelids are also defined this way. Taking a closer look in three-quarter view, you can see how the three parallel spans meet at the top, middle, and bottom edge of the nostril. The middle span is used to create the crease. Also, in wireframe, these should look like laugh lines. Additional spans are used to continue the smooth transition inside the mouth and eye sockets. Here I'm using Control with Numpad plus key to increase my selection. Building your geometry like this with continuous edge loops make it very easy to select areas of the face when working with your model. Here you can see more closely how the top lip and bottom lip mirror each other. Also, vertical spans from top to bottom line up. Taking a closer look at the eyelids, you can see how the topology is organized in the same way as the mouth. The outer edge of the eyelids are also defined by two spans, which I've highlighted here in gray color. The next span in fits against the eyeball, creating a shelf or the thickness of the eyelid. Adding a tearline geometry is a very effective way to add life to the eyes. To make this, I simply duplicated the eyelid shelf and then reshaped it, creating a slight curve that will catch the light better. The cornea is the glossy transparent part encasing the eye. When shaping the eyelids, I leave the cornea in solid display, which ensures a proper fit without gaps or intersection. Okay, let's hide the proxy hair to display the scalp. In the Property panel under Materials, you can see how I've divided up parts of the topology with individual material colors. The gray topology material clearly displays placement for the hair and eyebrows. It also helps define where the scalp will end and her forehead begin. Now let's select the Topology Lash Line material. This defines where the eyelashes will be. After having these three areas clearly marked, I simply duplicate the mesh to create these particle emitter meshes. To conclude this section on facial topology, let's bring in the Shaman and Dragon Baby beside Sintel to compare. As you can see here, although they each have their own tailor-made topology, from old man to young girl to creature, the inner structure closely follows the same principles, which pretty much ends up resembling the muscles of the face. The blend files that I've included in the tutorials package have Scene Simplify enabled. To view models in higher resolution, just raise the value for the subdivision level or disable Simplify.